Welcome to another preview of features coming with YRPG Builder. As you may have seen at the beginning, there was a decorative image that was displayed during the loading screen. There is now an option to select such images for the loading screen. First and foremost, they serve a decorative purpose. Of course, they can also be decorated with information about your game world or the game controls. We now also have the possibility to select 3D scenarios for our title screen and design it according to our own preferences using the Environment Manager features. As you can see, common features can be used to design the title. Here we have animated some entities and use additional particle effects and a soft-drawn background. Additionally, we can decorate our 3D title with a picture or a text. Another small feature that gives life to our entities, and we can already see here, is the wink. This feature is optional, and we can easily add it to a Vroid model. Alternatively to the 3D title, we can of course use a simple image for our title. Another feature worth mentioning presents itself here. As we can see, the entities have adopted different animation poses. Besides the complete support of Vroid models, YRPG Builder also comes with 55 different pre-made animation poses that can be used out of the box for all humanoid characters. This means that these animations are not limited exclusively to the use of Vroid models. And the very next feature. Humanoid characters can now interact with the player when the player comes near them. The player attracts their attention when approaching the character. Of course, this feature can be activated separately per entity. The feature is prepared for Vroid models, but with an adjustment in the environment editor, it can be used for other models as well. Beyond that, it is now also possible to let characters look at certain objects. Two characters communicating and looking at each other. No problem. One character staring at a specific object. Nothing easier than that. So we will be able to give a little more life to each of our own NPCs in our game world. One more thing about the blinking feature. As we can see, the girl keeps blinking as she follows the player's movements. Of course, this feature can also be set to the player's character. Another feature relates to the sounds of YRPG Builder. Let's turn the music down a bit to hear it more clearly. This is a feature that should make the game world seem more alive. Now it is possible to assign step sounds to the floor. On different floors, you can now hear step sounds, if desired. Predefined groupings are the following: grass, earth, wood, metal, mud, snow, and water. What is also important to mention, the step sounds work independently of the animations, and YRPG recognizes when the feet collide with the floor. This means that all conceivable animations work with the step sounds. Groups of step sounds can either be assigned to different textures of a terrain or to an object directly. Also, there is now a possibility that the vegetation reacts with the player. The player can now displace grasses around him when he comes into contact with them. As with most features, this use is of course optional. A further feature for the player character is inverse kinematics, or IK in short. It allows physically correct foot landings of the character skeleton in the game world. IK works with terrains as well as with other objects placed in the environment editor. Here we see a small example of how our character behaves on stairs through IK. I hope you liked the presented features. See you soon. Aya from Somnium Works.